Well, everyone's been thinking this question, it's just no one's asked it. Do you know Gordon Ramsay?
Let me think. I think I do. Apparently I heard that he knows about me, because he's a very good friend of Lisa Vanderpump.
This is not Chateau Shit Show, and you two are not gonna f it up.
So, I heard that he knows about the show, and so, see, you never know. You never know. Hi, it's Caroline BYL. Today, I'm excited to meet Chef Adam Hart and the amazing culinary students at Oxnard Community College, an hour outside of LA, to share with them my journey from restaurants to reality TV, and to inspire the students and remind them that their dreams are possible. Latest moment with the culinary student of Oxnard School. I don't think it's this way. Maybe it is. And today, it's not about showing techniques, but about showing up. Wow. Awesome.
Finishing up the breakdown, I told him he has till 3, and then we're going to walk over. We do this all the time. This is no problem. Do you want me to show you where the room is?
Sure, that would be great.
70 here. Perfect all the time.
What a life!
I know. They take it for granted.
I'm here because I see myself in the students. I too graduated from culinary school. I'm here to remind them that their path, no matter where they start, can lead to something powerful and open as many doors as they want. Culinary degree isn't the limit. It's the beginning, and they deserve to dream big.
Come on in.
Great.
So yeah, this
Perfect.
is going to be where we'll have them all.
You were teaching at Le Cordon Bleu?
I was teaching at Le Cordon Bleu. Yeah, I was an instructor over there. That was my dream job. Like that was.
This is huge, guys. Le Cordon Bleu. This is like master.
I applied like 30 times to get that job,
Really?
all over the U.S. and I finally got
it's
the
like
job.
prestige.
It was amazing. It was amazing. So much
My
fun.
God, I'm so grateful
was so
to
much
have
fun.
met you, because it's like it was instinct love. Like when I spoke with you, we get each other. It's amazing, and I love how you give the opportunity, freedom, and platform, and it's great.
You know, we have a population here that, honestly, if they get a good job, that's a union job, that's going to put food on their table and they're working hard, that's a win. They don't have to go to fine dining. Some of them will, but we shouldn't train everyone like they are.
I agree. I mean, that's what was lacking for me when I went to school, is I didn't know the opportunity I could have.
Yeah.
But that school, that degree, give me that opportunity.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Hi there, come on in.
Just like you. I mean, I was 21 when I went back to school and went to culinary school. And it wasn't a dream of mine to be a chef, but it turned out to be, because of the culture, because of the skills I gained. The skills you have is going to open any door in any job, any field. That's what I want you to know. What you give is feeding, is serving, and you planting seed that's going to create a whole generation. You might not see it like this, but I promise you, it does. 18 years ago, I went to culinary school in France. I had no idea why. I was in fashion, so I don't know. I had a dream and I thought, okay, I want to cook because I like food. And so I went to culinary school. And then, you know, I did every possible job here and there. And then the pandemic hit and I was by myself. And I decided to start recording videos in my house, just to entertain myself and to entertain people, and people loved it. My passion was to show people how easy it is to cook and how simple you can make a dish and feed yourself and others. Eventually, there was a post on Instagram about a show. And I started the application, and then I thought to myself, they're never gonna reach out to me. I'm not made for this. And then there was a little voice that said to me, you know what, finish the application, because you never know until you finish something. So the next day I went on and I finished the application. One day I get a phone call. You've been selected out of 4,000 people. And one thing led to another. I was on TV, I was cooking, I was making drama, I was, and then eventually I was on a billboard. 600 billboard all over the US. So your life can change in a second.
The message I want to give to these students is that, just because you didn't go to a Le Cordon Bleu or an ICE or, Johnson & Wales, not to throw any shade on them at all, that doesn't make you any less of a, student that can, cook and, run with that, crowd also. It's the same chickens, I'm from Le Cordon Bleu. I'm butchering a chicken the same way that they butchered it there, but it cost $50,000 a year to go there, and here it doesn't.
Maybe we have something relatable. I don't come from a place of security. Matter of fact, I come from France, so I didn't know how to speak English when I came here. So I want to hear, is anybody want to share their story, where they come from, what's leading them to be in a culinary school, or your dream? What's your dream?
I originally went to school to be a writer.
A writer?
Yeah, and when the technology comes out with like AI and all that stuff, and I realized that there's not enough money to be made in that field anymore, or at least not compared to what it used to be. I decided to just follow what I was passionate about, because I was always passionate about cooking and just making food for my family and just making the best meal I could possibly make at home. And I decided just to pursue that, and that's what led me here.
The thing I want you to realize is you can still be a writer, and a culinary writer. You could have your own book with your own recipe. You can share your stories that can influence the world. The power of this field, you can find a job anywhere in the world. You'll never lack on opportunity, never. We have similar background in a different way. Your stories, your start doesn't determine the the final destination. You create that. And I'm so excited to see what you're gonna do, because most of you have so much to give, and the fact that you're here, that means you have a lot of talent and courage. Not a lot of people have that, but you do. I mean, you don't have to be in fine dining.
No.
If you want to, great.
Yeah.
But learn all the things you can, because you could have any job and dreams you want.
Oh yeah. This can take you
learn that
anywhere,
part
all around
first.
the world. A 9-pan is the same here as it is Germany, as it is France. It's all the same language.
Look, I came from French side. Took my luggage, let's go.
Let's do it.
Is it always toxic
Is it always toxic?
in the kitchen? Yes. I could be on TV.
Exactly.
It's just,
Hell's Kitchen, right?
yeah, well, because toxicity, kind of works out for me in a little bit. It's just,
See, the
to-
tough love. See, I knew it.
but to a certain extent, that's when it's like, all right.
It can be toxic. It can be. I'm not gonna lie. But you determine what's your boundaries. You determine your self-respect too. You determine how you show up. And toxicity sometimes is maybe you're meant to have breakthroughs. I don't know. I can recall a moment where someone lifted me up in my industry, and it's okay. It's a very tough industry, but it's okay if you don't get lifted up. That doesn't mean you're shit. That means you're on the right path. I promise you. In this industry, if you don't get lifted up, that means you're on the right path. See, I mean, toxicity, then it's like something, it's tough love, tough love.
You start to kind of learn, what to give to the students, what to hold back, what to, but you know what? Positive reinforcement where positive reinforcement is supposed to be, and really not a lot of negative reinforcement. I tell them, you want to screw up here, have fun. You burn the rice.
I feel
Who
like
cares?
you're the best.
Who cares,
The best
man?
teacher they could
Have
have.
fun.
My teacher would not have that.
Well, we came from a different generation of chefs.
That's true.
That's
true.
a
I
very
think we're
different
such
thing.
selfless, because that's what food is about.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be selfless. You have to be really, and you went through the hard parts, and now you want to give them all the tools. Sometimes you don't have a mentor, or you don't have a person you look up to. You create that person. It can be your teacher, but it can be yourself. If you want to be your best example, you can be your own icon. You create that. My thing is I decided I'm gonna work on high heels. You think it's normal? I'm very unconventional. It took me a long time to get where I am, but it doesn't matter. The time doesn't matter. It'll happen. Okay, you like it? I was hired on private jet. Not because I'm a flight attendant. I've never been a flight attendant in my life. I never meant to be. But I was very excited to know what it is to be on a private jet. Why not? I mean, wouldn't you want to be on a private jet? Yeah, right? It's cool.
For the appetizer, we have a tomato soup with mini grilled cheese.
But reality TV is about you, and you have to be okay to watch yourself back to and be like, ooh, this is me, wow, okay. All those things you see looks like, or maybe people looks like they have it better than you. I promise you, it's not the truth. It's not the truth. You guys have it better than some, much more, many people. I don't even know if that sentence was making sense.
I got it.
But yes, you don't realize that you have it much better than some other people. What's your favorite dish to cook?
I feel like I've heard chefs say this as a response to that question. That's such a hard question to answer as a chef because there are so many things.
Good for you. I have the same problem when people ask me, what's your favorite dish to cook? I don't know, because I like everything.
Do you still take out the trash?
I do.
Jesus.
I do. I had a business where I had to clean. I mean, look, when I was on private jet, guess who was responsible of everything? Remember, you have 2 pilots, 1 flight attendant. But the thing is, at least I can rely on myself instead of relying on somebody else. It's not fun. It's very humbling sometimes. What I learned is that I want to make myself proud. Sometimes I don't want to do things, but at least I know I make a better place. I hope so, you know? So, hey, take out the trash, who cares?
If you had to choose a drink to describe your personality, what would it be and why?
What magazine did you get that question?
Wow. What about me? What do you think that will be?
Sugar.
Yeah,
Nice.
but you can say like, you know, the French 75,
Yeah.
which is, you know, the sweet, the sour, a little bit of effervescence in there, right?
Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Cosmopolitan.
Ooh, yeah, she is. My cosmopolitan. See, she got it. Sometimes you just have to laugh and I mean, of course, sometimes you're gonna be hurt, but it doesn't make a difference, really. What matters is where you're going. The rest, who cares? I've had a lot of people, even when I was in school, they think I would not make it. It happened. But I believed in myself, and that's what mattered too. But what I know in retrospect, when I look, they only wanted the best thing for me, but they didn't know what I was capable of. What I learned is nobody's gonna save you. You save yourself, you create those things. You have so many possibilities, it's incredible. Not everybody wanna be a chef, it's a hard job, but being a cook, I think is what gave me so many opportunities in life. No matter where your life started, no matter what's happened in your personal story, you are meant to be exactly here today. It's the beauty of it. You're gonna have plenty of time to have that adult life where you do, but this moment is once in a lifetime.
I'm telling them, they're doing the lamb in there, and I'm like, you guys aren't going to see that in the industry. No chef is going to take time to break down an entire lamb, you know, to do this.
One day they're gonna call you. I feel like it's what I'm about to do with my chef back in France and be like, you were the best. I actually reached out to the school because I want to give him a lot of credit for dealing with me.
Bennett,
Oh my God, this
apron
is
for you.
amazing.
Thank you very much, guys. Please give a round of applause.
They're so well taken care of. Woo!
A little bit of an older kitchen. question, but absolutely, it'd be great.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
Yeah, do 100
This is where the student cook.
I tried
And
to
the
set you up a
gift.
little bit.
The gift. This is great. I'm a little short. That's why I like having my
Good. There we go. Fits
All
like a
right.
glove.
Now we can talk business.
Part of any industry, even if you're a banker, if you're anything,
Exactly.
it's all customer service and how you present yourself.
That's why when he said, what about toxicity? Well, guess what?
Everywhere. Everywhere. Get the pans, I'll see what's
Let's
in the
do- let's
refrigerator,
do
let's
some-
go.
Turn
Get the
on the
lights on,
burner.
turn on the hood.
Let's do some drama.
I know, right?
This is great.
Yeah,
Oh
so
wow,
they're
so it's
gonna
a
change it.
7-course prefix menu.
Prefix, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I saw some of the pictures. Beautiful presentation.
We can have upwards of 40 something, and we've done buyouts to say like, hey, please experience, because a lot of them, from this community don't get a fine dining experience. So we say,
Oh,
please
that's
just
great.
come
I
in
have the
and try
same
it.
system in my school.
That many of our students don't get to go to these like amazing
Uh-huh.
restaurants or locations, and since culinary hospitality kind of mixed with like hotels and kitchens, I love it. So I figured we could try to go to one of our local like high-end restaurant hotels here. We took students to the Ritz-Carlton in Santa Barbara, and many of the students in the shuttle were saying, oh my god, we haven't been out of Oxnard. And then getting to go to such a high-end hotel.
That's what they need to, because they need to see the value of their work being in action.
And I said, why don't we take students to Europe and connect them with, like a kitchen, and
You're
they get
such a visionary.
it's just like getting to see the students get so excited about certain things.
I know.
You did just great. Don't. It's
You know
it's
how
good
we
to be
are.
there.
It's not
I
just
know.
in the cooking that we are hard on ourselves. You guys were so thoughtful. I wasn't expecting for a gift.
Yeah.
This is so.
So one of the things that we did is we ordered several of those for students who finished the introductory course.
Stop. So I passed.
Yes,
I passed
They-
the test.
they get
I'm
to.
a chef. Basically, your mind can create and just make something beautiful and create so many amazing things.
You'll be able to cook. You'll be able to cook for your family, for your kids, for your friends. That's a skill that we have that people take for granted. We take for granted. But cooking, that brings people together. And it opens up doors.
Not just in hospitality, in anything. Because of the character it builds of you.